Hello children of the universe and welcome back to my channel Makeup and Science. My name is Darky and today I am doing a review of Sigma's makeup collection collaboration with Disney's Cinderella. So if that sounds interesting to you, sit back, relax and enjoy the show. I am going to start off with obviously showing you what's in the collection. Okay, so everything in the collection came in this beautiful, sparkly blue bag. And you know what? Sigma has really good bags. I might even use this like for going out because it's so like fancy pants and I really like it. And everything fits in here. So what comes with it? It comes obviously with the palette. And this is what it looks like inside. Just want to blind you with the mirror. How many mattes and shimmers are there? Okay, so it comes with 14 shades, 7 mattes and 7, I guess, shimmery satin glitters. They're all slightly different. Like, sorry, my knuckles. So, like the top one over there is very, I guess, smooth satiny, and then this one's more like a topper. Oh my gosh, my hand. Sorry. Glittery, like duochrome. I wouldn't even call it a duochrome. I think it just has different colored shimmers. Anyway, you'll see it in action. And anyway, that's the palette. And then there is the blush highlighter duo. And it's like a peachy blush and a platinum goldy highlight, because it looks different depending on how the light refracts off of it. Reflects. So it's more like a goldy platinum, and then that's like a peachy undertone. So you can see it on my face. And it comes with 7 brushes, or 6 brushes and 7 tips. Anyway, we have their famous flathead kabuki brush, and I love the handles on this. They're just so pretty. And yeah, so that one. Then you have the sort of blush powder brush. Then there is a bigger fluffy brush. Sorry, I should probably tell you names on them. We have E40. So there's plenty of those in most of their collections. Probably everyone has one by now. Very good for diffused blending. Then you have the E55, which is like a flat shader brush, more for packing. Then you have your little thin pencil brush. Sorry, it's a bit dirty. And the one that comes inside the palette, which has a shader brush, which is what number? Diffused crease E38, and the medium sweeper E54. Anyway, if you know Sigma's quality, you know how fantastic their brushes are, and well, they all performed beautifully. They feel soft and silky and lovely and cannot fault it in any way. I mean, considering this whole collection is $156 US, and you know how much Sigma brushes are, it sort of covers the cost of the brushes. So the value is like $231, but you get it for $156. And then, you know, obviously I really, really like Sigma's highlighter quality. And even though the highlighter is quite similar to their Ambience collection, Glow Kissed, it's still worth it because I don't have this blush. So the blush is new for me. It's a new color that I've just never had. You know, it's a peachiness. I do have peach, but not like, I think it's a bit more pinky. And it's very intense. Like, you have to pick up the smallest amount on your brush. But it, you know, it blends out very well. Okay, so that is the collection. And this is the last makeup look I did. I did record it, but it's not there. I just went back to like find it and it's disappeared. So I don't have the recording of doing this eye look, but I mean, it is a very basic neutral look. Like it's just, which colors did I use? Okay, so I used Pumpkin up there. Then I used Cinders to deepen it. And then I went with Mischievous, the black. And then I pretty much went with Gold, which is Charming, and blended into the inner corner with Wishful, and then put Wishful on the brow bone as well. So yeah, that's this look. Now, what do I think of the palette? In all honesty, this is the second video I've done because my first impressions, I didn't know how to use this. Like, the neutrals work as neutrals. There's no issues there. Sigma's very good with their neutral colors. But when it came to the colorful ones, like the blues and the purples, that was a different story. The first time I used the purple, so we have here Kindness, which is the lighter purple there. It was really patchy and blotchy, and they're very dull compared to what I'm used to. Like, I'm used to Colourpop's formula, which is really intense, like true to color pigments. They're just bam. And I guess that's what I gravitate to. I usually use very colorful, pigmented products. So then to get this one, which is much more dulled down, people like to use the word grungy a lot lately. It's just different. It's sort of like a very dark, how do I explain this? They are like a dull version of themselves. You can blend them out into oblivion. You can pack it on, but it's still, they're not vibrant colors. They are dull colors. And I guess they work well for people that want neutral looks, don't want that intensity. Maybe it's more sophisticated, you know. That's all I can think. But then also I've noticed that you can't blend the two colors together. Like, purple's made of blue, right? So you'd think that you could blend blue and purple together, but I couldn't find that I could blend those two together. So I can't do a gradient of purple into blue sort of shift unless it's, say, the blue shimmer. The blue shimmer is the maybe brightest color, and it works well as a metallic sheen sort of thing, but then the purple doesn't. The purple is like a topper, and it's a dark base. Like, okay, I'm gonna do swatches just to show you what I mean. So, like, that's the purples. You can see how dull they look. Like, yeah, and you can see how patchy Kindness is. Oh my gosh, where's my... Yeah. And this looks like a grayish, blackish, plumish, but it's not like a nice deep one. Again, it's barely there sort of thing. So I've been able to create a look that I like with it, but it still just seems dead. It falls short for what I want, my aesthetics personally. But maybe someone that is not into using bright pigments will prefer this. So I'm just not that demographic, you know. And then for the blues are a bit better, but again, this light blue is not light. So it looks like a tealy, grungy blue. I don't know, it looks like dirty dishwater. And then, I mean, this is the nice blue. So this one is decent. it's good for deepening up the look. And then also you have the black there, and the black is good at, like, you know, just diffusing. Like, you can really blend out the black, so it just becomes a soft black. But you can just like punch it in there and get quite a deep dark black as well. So yeah, like I said, Sigma's neutrals are good. Their colors are just not me. They're not for me. I think other people that enjoy this will love this formula because it's something that works for them. But for those of us that are color lovers and intensity lovers, we're not going to enjoy it as much. Now the shimmers. So you can see here, you have this, it looks like it's going to be beautiful and vibrant, but it's got a black base. And then again with this one here, it's an oddball. I'll try and get some swatches. Like, it looks so pretty there on the fingers, but look at that. Like, it just, okay, light hits it, shiny, but it's like you shouldn't use a black base on a topper shade, because that is not a solid opaque purple, because you can just see way too much of that black. So even though you want to use it to brighten a look, like on top of the lid here, most of the time it's just going to look dark. So it's sort of pointless. It's like, look how dark it is. I guess it's a bit hard to come up on the cameras, but my fingers just look black. So yeah, you need to have a different idea or approach to how you're going to like make your look, because most of the time it's going to look dark until the light hits it at the right angle, and it's like, oh, that's the look you're trying to go for. It's odd for me. I just don't really like that formula. And gold, the gold works great. That is an opaque one. You can, I think it works best with your finger, and then you can like wet it, like put on the brush, wet the brush and put it on. That works well. And again, I'll show you the blue shimmer because that's actually really nice. And whilst I'm at it, I'll show you Fantasy, which is like the sort of like a maroni color. So yeah, those are, how can I show you this? Okay, see, that's nicer. Like, those are just solid colors. There's no weird undertone, and they are what you see. They are what you see, and they're really nice and silky and soft, and I like those ones. So I think you have to know what your aesthetics are and how you approach makeup to know if this is going to be a palette that is worth it for you. I think it's good that I'm trying something different and sort of expanding on my style and techniques and looks and all this stuff, because I think it does, all in all, in the end, it does create beautiful, sort of elegant looks, and they're much softer. So, like, you know, going to work and I don't feel like I'm a peacock in the middle of a dark room sort of thing. I feel more neutral and balanced compared to everything else around me. So yes, it has its place and it does look lovely. I just don't think it's my everyday sort of thing, but it is everyday makeup for other people. Okay, that's that. I tell me what you like down below. Like, tell me, is something like this preferable for you? Having something that is much more subtle and demure sort of thing compared to vibrant, intense pigments. I guess that's what's all the rage right now, is intense pigments, which is fantastic for someone like me, but obviously not. I don't think most people don't wear makeup the way that I wear makeup, so yeah. Yes, before I forget, I always forget the lip products. These are the 2 lip products that came in the collection. I guess I am happy for trying this whole collection because I got to try this. This is Sigma's, I guess, Color Stay. Wait, what's it called? Okay, it just says Lip Duo, so I don't even know what kind of formula this is, but it stays on. This, like, a gloss obviously breaks down like color stays, like not permanent, waterproof. This is like waterproof. Like, okay. I did the blue and purple look yesterday and I wore it for like 10 hours. I ate, I drank, kissed babies, all that sort of stuff. The lips stay on. Even with the gloss. The gloss doesn't really break it down that much. Like, it feels wet, but not degraded. So I want to try more of the Sigma lips because I'm really happy with this formula. And it's a nice sort of neutral for me because I don't have many neutrals, and I'm trying to find new lip products because I'm sort of sick of all the really dehydrating, dry, waterproof products that I have. And yes, this is worth it. I love this. And I think that is the end of my video. All other makeup that I have used is in the description box down below. If you did like this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. And I hope to see you next time on Makeup and Science. Bye!